Right, Shalom. I'm a Hebrew Israelite here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom and to speak about the upliftment of God's chosen people, which are the Israelites according to the Bible, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the true Israelites. Okay, and our enemies will be brought down in these latter days, the ones who brought us into captivity, and they will be going into captivity. Thus saith the Bible. All right. So first and foremost, man, I want to get on Jake, man, because you see, 2/3 of our people are not going to receive this message. All right, 2/3 of our people are going to be disobedient to this message, and they're going to end up being destroyed right along with the heathen. Okay? Let me get Jeremiah the 5th chapter. This is Jeremiah 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. All right? So among our people, among the Israelites, they're found wicked men. All right?
Okay.
Yes, the Edomites are known as the wicked. These other nations are wicked. But our people, the ones who are supposed to be righteous, okay, the people of peace, they're doing wickedness right now. Okay, so the Most High said, among my people are found wicked men. All right? They lay wait as he that setteth in snares, they set a trap, they catch men. And that's what a lot of these jakes do, man. You go down to the hood, to the ghettos, all right, to the low-income neighborhoods where you Israelites reside, okay? That's what you're doing. You're laying snares, okay? You're trying to set a dude up, trying to catch him slipping so you can steal his money or steal his chain or whatever, okay? That's what a lot of these Israelites do. And that's why it said they lay snares, they set traps, okay? Let me get Zechariah the 13th chapter. Okay, because listen, man, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed right along with the heathen. You know, we come out here, we get on these other nations, we tell them, listen, you're going into slavery for what you did to the Israelites, okay, and you're going to have to pay for your sins and whatnot. But 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed right side by side with them. Why? Because they're wicked. They refuse to hearken to the words of the Most High. Okay? And if you disobey, what happens? You get put to death. It's as simple as that. Same thing with Saul. All right? When Saul disobeyed the commandments of the Most High, what happened to him, man? All right? He was the king at one point. He was favored by the Most High at one point. Then the Most High took everything from him, man. All right? Let me get Zechariah 13 and 8. This is Zechariah 13 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. Oh, Salakia, that's Amos. It's Zechariah. This is Zechariah 13 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right, so 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to the Bible, all right, they're gonna be cut off and die, man, right along with the heathen, all right, right along with the rest of these nations, okay, because we know the Most High is not dealing with the rest of these nations, right? He said that he's only put his law, statutes, and commandments. He only gave them to Israel, man. He didn't give them to the rest of these nations. But these Israelites, right, that call them that are Israelites by blood, all right, they're going to be put to death just like the heathen, man. Why? Because they're not adhering to what the Most High said. They're not doing what the Most High said to do. The Most High gave a commandment. He said what? Keep His law, statutes, and commandments. Simple things they don't even want to try and keep, man. Like keep your beard on your face, man. That's part of the law, statutes, and commandments. You're not supposed to mar the corners of your beard, all right? Not supposed to be getting lineups, man. That goes back to Egypt, man. Okay? You're not supposed to be eating pork, eating shrimp, all that madness, man. The Most High done told you that. But if you disobey, you expect the Most High to be on your side when things happen, man. All right? And then they wonder why they get destroyed. They wonder why things don't go their way. Okay? The Most High set our people above these other nations, man. And He gave us law, statutes, and commandments to abide by. All right? Every time you go outside of that, it's all negative, man. Nothing good comes out of that. Okay? And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. All right, and that's talking about who? The elect, man. The elect is going to call upon the name of the Most High. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel is not going to call on that name. They're going to be worshiping other gods, man. They're going to be calling upon, the Kemet God. All right, calling upon Allah. All right, calling upon Buddha, whatever other gods these Israelites worship, man. Okay, they're going to be calling upon those false gods, man. Jesus Christ, that's a false god. Okay, because his name is not Jesus Christ. His name is Yahushua according to the Bible. Okay, and that image that they push of how Yahushua looks, how the Lord looks, is a false image, man. Okay, they push this white guy with long stringy hair. First of all, Paul said it's a shame to have long hair, so we know that's not the correct image. And it describes him as having dark skin and having white woolly hair, man. That's completely opposite to what they show you, man. Okay, so that's another God. That's not the same God that the Bible's talking about, man. That's not the same God that Moses, how can I say, that the apostles were following, man. That's not the same power, man. All right, or that Moses was following. That's not the same power. Okay, his son looks like him. His son has dark skin, has woolly hair. All right, is an austere man, which means he's rough. Okay. You see the movies when they put up about the Lord, so-called Jesus Christ. He's soft spoken. He's all feminine. All right. Come, my child. That's not how the Most High. That's not how Yahushua was, man. Yahushua was rough, man. He came out rough. He said he had the voice of many waters. All right, which means he had a powerful, deep voice. Okay. These Edomites don't have powerful, deep voices, man. Okay. I will say it is my people, and they shall say the Lord is my power, man. All right, so the Israelites are going to be back in the good graces of the Most High, man. All right, that's what this is all. That's what this is all about. That's what the Lord dying on the cross was all about. It's about redeeming the Israelites back to the Father, man. All right, it wasn't about the other heathen nations, man. Okay, he didn't go on the cross for Moab, man. He went on the cross for the Israelites, man. Okay. Let me get Romans the 9th chapter, man. Yeah, this is Romans 9. Yeah, this is Romans 9. I'll start at verse 2. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 1. I say the truth in the Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost. All right? That I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. All right? So Paul was saying he wished he could go up on the cross in the stead of Yahushua. Okay, for his brethren, for his kinsmen, which means they were of his race, of his nationality. Okay, Israelites. All right, that's what he was talking about. He didn't say he went up on there. He would have wished he would have went up there for Moabites, for Edomites. All right, and Paul knew the scriptures. Okay, Paul knew who the salvation was for. All right. It had nothing to do, when it speaks about the Greek and the Gentiles coming back into the fold, that's talking about Israelites who lost their heritage, man. That's not talking about actual Edomites, okay? You have to understand the history in order to understand this book. That's what the apostles always tell you. You have to know words, all right? You have to know a bit of Greek, a bit of Hebrew, all right? And that's why we go into those languages, so we can break it down thoroughly, all right? These people, they don't, if I ask them any question about why the Gentiles came about, all right, they won't know. They'll think it's talking about other nations when it's not. All right, the Gentiles are talking about Israelites who lost their heritage, man. Because why? Antiochus Epiphanes, an Edomite, a so-called white man, an Edomite. Okay, he wasn't an Israelite. He forced the Israelites to keep his way, the ways of the Greeks, man. Okay, he forced them to eat pork, forced them to, not circumcise their sons or whatever. All right, so that was how the Gentiles came about, man. They lost their heritage. Let me continue with this. I'll get back to that point, though. All right. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, all right, which was the Lord dying on the cross. That was the adoption, all right, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises, man. One of the promises is that we'd get the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Both the old covenant and the new covenant all has to do with the Israelites receiving the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? So it's said that only pertains to the Israelites. So I don't know how these guys are getting all these different people mixed up, all these different nationalities mixed up into this. This is only for Israelites, okay? Which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. I'll say it again, man, okay? We are the true descendants of the man named Israel, man, okay? Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, okay? And it says Christ there, but we know it's Hamashiach, man, all right? That's the correct way to say it, the anointed king, okay? Which was the Lord, who is over all, the Most High blessed forever, Amen. All right, so we know that Yahushua, he came for what? He came for the Israelites. His whole purpose of dying on the cross was to redeem the Israelites back to the Father, because we fell off, man, as a people. All right? Matter of fact, let me get that in Matthew's, the 1st chapter first, man. Because they keep talking about in context. These people, they don't read the scriptures in context, man. They don't understand. That's why they can't jump from one verse and break it down with another verse, man. Because the Spirit is not working with them. Okay? They always use the same two verses, right? Trying to, and then when we break it down, they have a problem with the breakdown. Okay? This is Matthew's 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name. It says Jesus, okay, but we know the name is Yahushua, okay? For he shall save his people from their sins. So it didn't say he's going to save the whole world from their sins, man. He didn't come to deliver the Romans, man. He didn't come to deliver the actual Greeks, all right? He came to deliver the Israelites that were scattered amongst those people, and the Israelites that were actually in the land of Israel, okay? And that's clear cut, man. And that's the